And it was my dream to be a storyteller, to tell your stories, to tell beautiful stories of people that are changing the world, whether they're entrepreneurs, whether they are philanthropists, whether they're in the beauty space, and anything that can open a mind, that can show that you can be anything, because we really can. And I know so many are discouraged, especially with the current culture and everything that's just happened. But we have to remember, we have to find common ground. We're not all always going to get along. We're not all always going to agree. You know, I sit in different types of meetings all the time, and I go in with an open mind. And it's people that they think that I wouldn't be open to them, but I'm open to everyone, because you never know what's going to click. You never know who wants to change the world with you, because my open mind opens their mind. My arms open opens their arms.
Just watched you on
God.
Housewives. I have been watching forever. It's always nice. I shouldn't say always. Sometimes it's hard when new people come in, but I feel like you came in well. Like you kind of held your ground.
Oh,
you
thank
stood
you.
where you wanted to stand.
Thank you.
How do you feel now that you're coming out on the other side of the season? We're at the reunion.
I feel like I got ran over by a semi. It was really hard, mentally, physically, everything. I'd get home drained, and that was bad because I'm a pretty hands-on mom, and so I'd get home and be really upset and have to just go in my room and close the door for a while to decompress. So I hate that, and the reunion was extremely hard to film. I don't know if you saw the first part.
I saw the first part, yeah.
But it was brutal. I mean, I'm just very thankful that my family is so supportive. My husband, I know, my daughter and I watched the first part together on the couch.
Yeah.
And we both sat there and cried.
Yeah.
It was a traumatic experience.
And you got dragged into it, which I'm sure is not easy for you, but not easy for you as a mom either.
I know. And that was the hard thing for Kylie, is she is an adult, but she has grown women kind of going after her. That was hard for her.
And it's not fair. It's
not fair.
Yeah.
No.
Do you think you'll be back for another season?
I don't know yet. I mean, I haven't been asked back, first of all.
Okay.
And it was a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So I need to give it some serious thought. And like I've said many times, I really have to talk to my family. My family is involved too. It's not just me.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I don't want it to affect my marriage or my relationship with my children. So I think we just have to have a family meeting.
Yeah, that's smart. Reevaluate. We've seen it, unfortunately, destroy a lot of marriages, it seems. So
I know.
Are you still in touch with any of the girls? Have you stayed close with anyone?
Well, I talked to Jen, 700 times a day. In fact, I didn't text her back. I didn't text her back the other day, and she texted me, "Are you kidnapped? Where are you?" And I'm like, "Shit, I'm sorry. It's only been 3 hours." I talked to Shannon.
Okay.
I talked to Alexis. And that's about it. Oh, I talk to Tamara every once in a while.
Okay.
We'll DM each other.
I feel like you and Jen had a great relationship. It was nice to kind of see, okay, they can have fun, they can joke, they can laugh. It doesn't always have to be about fighting and arguing.
Jen was the silver lining to the whole season.
She was. I was so proud at the end when she just no, I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to own it. Stop coming at me. It's nice to see.
So proud of her.
Yeah.
So very proud of her.
So you're here tonight, not having to deal with that drama, hopefully. Going to have a cocktail or two. What does it mean to be here to celebrate Gurus?
Oh, well, I'm just so appreciative for Derek. He does so much good in the community, especially in the community that needs it, like LA.
Yeah.
He's just a very big guiding light for kindness and inclusivity.
Yeah, I agree. We'll have fun in there tonight.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
Nice to talk to you.
I haven't had anything this tiny, so close to my mouth in such a long time. Never.
That's good.
So cute, though.
So it's perfect for the dog. So we are here for the Gurus Awards. I know you guys are both close with Derek. What does it mean to be here tonight celebrating everything and where he's going and where Gurus is headed?
Well, we love Derek. We love Gurus Magazine. It was very exciting, and we were happy to be on the only couple on the cover for 30 Voices, 30 Days.
Yes.
We're here to support. We're presenting to someone very special. It's going to be great. I'm glad we're here.
Yeah, it's a fun party.
Yeah.
You were just saying, too, all of the amazing projects you're working on, is there anything in particular out of all of those that you're most excited about?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. Because each one, you know what it is? It's like
No, because each one has a different layer, texture, and textile. It's like a tapestry of our life's work in so many different ways.
Yeah.
And I think people should be able to be more free to express themselves in however they can. I mean,
but I do
we're
want to
designers.
but I do want to say that Anna Nicole, the fact that they're turning our book into a movie about Anna Nicole Smith, and we get to tell our friendship and the truth, and it's going to be really, it's going to be great. An intimate peek into her life. That it's crazy. 16 years later, people are still interested in her life.
Absolutely. Is it pretty early on? No timelines?
Probably a year or 2 years. We're right now in the development stages. We just signed the agreement. We're moving forward with it. So really excited about it.
Okay. And then you guys do a fashion podcast.
We have the #1 fashion podcast in the world, Undressed with Paul and Patrick.
Yes.
It's audiovisual, so you can get it on every major podcast platform. You can also watch it on YouTube with the same name, Undressed with Paul and Patrick, and you're able to really actually get to see the responses, the reactions, and the facial features, which I think are so telling when the conversations are happening, and you're able to really see the inside, because these are our friends, our beautiful friends that we work with, we live with,
But we also on Undressed, we do a runway rundown is what we call it, and we kind of critique the good, the bad, and what the fuck were you wearing and why?
And there's a lot.
I'm like, was your mirror cracked at home? What's going
I
on?
think that all the time walking down the street. Like, did you have a mirror that you could look in?
I just want to say sometimes to celebrities and a lot of our celebrity friends, like, I know the stylist put you in that, but you have a voice. Just say, I don't want to wear it.
Yes. And you have friends.
No, wait a minute. I think the celebrity did not listen to the stylist and did have a voice, and it was the wrong voice.
Probably.
And I'm like, bitch,
Probably
you should have listened to the stylist.
You're right.
Are there any trends that you're loving or hating for the fall?
Oh, color. It's going to be a lot of color award season.
Okay.
I think this last award season was a lot more toned down, and I really don't. I think more
There's
color,
gonna be a
and,
lot of color.
and I think next year's going to be beads and crystal and sparkle, and everyone is just going to pop and go crazy on the carpet.
I like it. A little bit of change. It was a lot of black, white, gold.
Well, I'm kind of.
You're ready. You're
I think people are ready to be able to come out of their shell and really be who they are, and authentically so, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to express your individual self-identity. That's what fashion is. It's an expression of self. And you're not going to wear the same thing every day. You don't eat the same food every day. Express your mood every day in the way you
dress
can.
the way you feel.
I'll say one thing. Derek's motto for Gurus is truth, passion, authenticity, and we live that every day.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. So nice to talk to you.
Love you. Mwah.
For the Gurus Awards, are you presenting tonight?
I will be receiving an award
You're
tonight for the
receiving
Gurus.
tonight,
Yes,
okay.
Gurus Magazine event. So receiving the award for innovation in surgery,
Okay.
and specifically for a procedure called the Forever Breast procedure.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so traditionally when we want to change the shape of the breast, we use an implant.
Okay.
But the Forever Breast surgery is using your own fat. So you take fat out with liposuction and then inject it into the breast rather than an implant.
So I know there's a lot of buzz about like breast implant. I forget what they call it.
Illness.
Illness.
BII, breast implant
Yeah.
illness. That's right.
So is this kind of a good alternative for people who want something a little bit healthier? You're probably not going to reject your own fat, I would assume.
Exactly. So it's yourself. There's nothing healthier than yourself.
Yeah.
So we're just relocating a piece of you to another place that it's more useful. And so definitely healthier than implants. Now, truthfully, I think the BII stuff is questionable. We don't really know how much science there is behind it. But we know that some people are having problems.
Yeah.
And if you're having problems with implants, one of the most popular things is to take the implants out and then replace it with your own fat.
Yeah, I love that. That's so cool. So it's a big party to celebrate you and what you're doing and everybody else who's here. What does it mean to kind of be here supporting Derek too and all he's doing?
Oh gosh, Derek is such a close friend and inspiration for all of us. So it's an honor to be here, and it's a privilege to really support him and Gurus Magazine and make a difference.
I love it. Last question. Any trends coming up in the beauty world, the health world that we should all know about? Like quick things maybe to help us look a little bit better?
Snippets, man. Well, I think the trend is definitely going to more natural.
Yeah.
So I think we walk around the streets of Beverly Hills, as we both do all the time, and people are definitely overdone and done up, and then we see celebrities and their posts and notice them being kind of overdone. So people, I think, are backing off from that, trying to do more natural treatments that are kind of smaller, simpler, and less dramatic, but still make a difference.
I think it's great. I think there's so many options now for people, and you don't have to look like you have work. You can look very natural. Yeah, you got the outfit. I love the color. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about the looks tonight.
You can start off.
Okay, well, I went Max Color, and I'm inspired by a G.I. Joe kind of toy from the 80s, 90s, but the Peace Warrior.
We knew we wanted to, when Derek told us it was a black carpet, we're like, we wanted to be bold and colorful. And I'm wearing this little eloquent blazer dress because I'm giving, very modest and demure with a pop of color.
I love it. What is your connection to Derek and the awards?
Yeah, so Derek, we actually met at the royal wedding with Princess Marta and Shaman Derek, who are actually getting an award tonight. So we all just kind of became instant family, and we're here to support everyone.
Yes.
What's it like going to a royal wedding? Give us a little bit of insight.
That was incredible. It was such an experience. I'm from Norway, but even I haven't been to that part, and it was a love fest and an incredible celebration.
Do you have any recommendations? In Norway looks beautiful.
Go in the summer, unless you're trying to
Oslo's
ski and snowboard.
I'm gonna hop into it, right?
He's relapsed back and forth and back and forth. He's done a lot of things he wishes he didn't do. He's ashamed of so many things. He said, Mom, there's no reason that anybody's ashamed of having any disease. He goes, I have a real disease. He goes, I'm lucky that you can send me to rehab. He goes, I know so many people that will never have a day sober in their life. They can't afford a detox, they can't go to rehab. But their lives are miserable. We've got to help.
To being me and seeing other people for being them. And really truly knowing that we're here on the planet for a reason. And that we're here together to do something to change this world into something better from love. And from the love within us.
They didn't give us an award to give to him, so all he gets is a hug.